What's happening, my beautiful people? My name is Mike LaBelle, the artist formerly known as Dirty Mike. And today, we have a special video. You've requested it. I'm releasing it. Top 10 strikers in FIFA 20. Criteria: must default to a striker or center forward position. There is no budget. We're talking best regardless of price point. Think that's about it. Pretty simple. My opinion. And I will say this as a disclaimer. There are so many premium quality strikers. Top drawer, top notch, upper echelon. I can make a top 25. I could extend this. If you want that video, drop a like. It's a lot more opinionated. We've got some clear-cut top attacking players. That's all I'm saying. No foreshadowing. I'm not giving away anything in the video. The concepts, the deliveries, nada. Also, I've been running a formations poll, and you can help me out. Comment down below, what formation or formations do you play in FIFA 20? If you were heading into a weekend league rivals, what's your go-to? Simple, self-explanatory. Cool. You guys ready for this list? Oh, hold on. I'm not putting Ruud Gullit in my top 10. He's one of the few players that default to a center forward if we're talking about his prime variation. 94 overall. But it just doesn't feel right to talk about him being a striker because we would never play him there. Doesn't play as a striker, doesn't play as a center forward, not even a cam. He's always going to be a center mid or a holding mid. And I don't want him to take up a position, even though he defaults to technically being in this category. Makes sense? Seeing eye to eye, 2 eyes, 1 eye, 3 eyes, and I'm wearing a sweater. I'm going to fade that thing. I'm going to fade that. You see the fading that. Team of the season, SUAREZ. Oh, he evolved the SUAREZ. Put him into the jungle. Upgrade that Pokemon. All sorts of biting characteristics. Might not be that similar to Charizard or Blastoise, Pikachu. What's the other one? The Venusaur, Ivysaur, Bulbasaur. But he could nibble. Unique biting capabilities. Unexpected. You seen quick attack, quick bite. Someone will appreciate that played Pokemon. All of you should have played Pokemon. If you're watching this video and you've never played a Pokemon installment, number one, I'm lightweight, disgusted, and I'm judging. That was my childhood through and through. They are still amazing to this day. I play the classics every single year. Red, blue, yellow, gold, silver, touch of sapphire. Please tell me you got involved with Pokemon. Maybe trading some cards. Let us have that relatability. Iconic. Back to SUAREZ. 3-star skill moves, you get used to it. His drag backs, they hit a little bit different. The big changes with this foot item, other than him finishing every monster inside and outside the box. He has 97 strength and 98 aggression. And you feel it. It's authentic when he's chasing down on the back of the defender's heels via a through ball. You're gonna bump him. You're gonna move him around. Shove. Throw your elbows out, your weight around. A little shoulder this way and that way. Big body. Good luck on the defensive end. PELE, in theory, 99 overall. Why is he only number 9? We just got players that are a little bit better. If you're asking me, which you are. So he could, should, would be higher on the list, but he's not. And I can't really nitpick. There's not clear negatives. I just prefer other players instead of PELE. 8 other players to be exact. The skills, the speed, the touches, all of that comes in on a pedestal. And before you say, well, what about value? Remember, this countdown, this list has nothing to do with price point. I'm not taking that into consideration. It's not involved in the equation. This is best available regardless. Even though that would not help PELE if we added in how much he cost. Hold on. 6 million coins seems rather steep. And he was more than that earlier. This is late stage PELE. Wouldn't help his case. Wouldn't improve the argument. Kareem, the dream. Benzema, just saw him in action. Champions League, Real Madrid got eliminated. But this is what I wanted from Henry, and I still have that desire. Deep desire. EA, get it together. FIFA 21. Henry should replicate what this team of the season Benzema could do on the virtual pitch. 77 balance, it's a lie. They're being dishonest. And how many of you have actually played this Benzema as a winger? Just out of curiosity. I've used him there. You might say it should not work. I don't believe you. But my personal experience, he was proficient. He was not a liability. Benzema did what he was supposed to do. I've never not enjoyed using Benzema, which is also relatively important. Massive upgrade. And he's a closer. closer. This guy is clutch. If you're playing beer pong, bring back the college days. You got the table? Let me paint the picture. It's lined up. It's in your living room. Last cup. Who would you call on? Kareem. Come in here. Dunk that cup. Convert for us. That's how I feel about the 90th minute. No rebuttal. And then he cooks, my friends. Chef Benzema, reliable. It tastes so good. Lewandowski, 99 overall. First week in league I used him, 50 plus goals. Stats don't lie. Partially, this is based on merit, principle. Boy Scouts with Louis. Striker excellence. We're talking quality, virtue, value, worthiness. Does Bayern win the Champions League? Been a question that's been issued. It's been asked, is this that year? For his legacy, he needs it. I've actually felt in real life as good as Lewandowski's been. Bundesliga, even playing in Champions League, doesn't have some of those classic moments. They don't have those championships that I feel are necessary for his own personal journey. So is this the year Bayern Munich? Putting that out into the atmosphere. Ben Yedder, talked about this man all year. Ben Yedderism is a real thing. It's catastrophic. It causes suffering, causes misery, destruction, anger, negativity. He never quits. He's relentless. And I realize there are higher players in this list. Therefore, I'm saying there are better strikers or better center forwards. But against me, my personal foot journey, Ben Yedder causes the most problems. It hurts me. It pains me. I do not want to see him at any point in any competition. I don't know if that deals with attainability. Maybe more people packed him, grabbed him off the market, made the proper trades. Either way, he's there and he's a game changer. Eusebio, most elite shot taker in FIFA 20. Angles don't matter. Let's use a basketball comparison. If we were analyzing or describing Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, Eusebio would be that equivalency for his ability to not only create and generate, but to convert from unpredictable and almost impossible areas on the virtual pitch. Time and time again. Keeps the consistency. I often ask these questions, and these are the answers. What happened? Eusebio. How did that go in? Eusebio. Mike, how did your weekend go? What were your results? Eusebio. Johan Cruyff. Oof, one of my favorite icons since being introduced to the franchise. 96 overall, equal-footed, scoop turning everywhere on the pitch. Oh, scoop turns for days. Both feet and always lurking to go forward. Active feet. Offensive maestro. Genius. Professor Cruyff. Make this man a substitute. Hogwarts. Harry Potter. Hermione. 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 I'm not doing this. Hermione. 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 Nope. It's not a Uri. Hermione. Hermione. Can I call her Miss Granger? Wow. I have ruined that. I have ruined that. Hermione. 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 Can we move forward? I will say this about Johan Cruyff. By about the 80th minute, he does start to run out of gas a little bit. He's going to get tired. He needs a re-up or a substitution. He goes from the incredible or the marvelous Cruyff to being a little bit more modest. Just an observation. Hermione. Hermione. Cristiano Ronaldo. He has to be here. 99 overall. He's in all the esports squads. He's at all the pro events. He's a must-have. Lots of 99s. And this version, this variation is better, as it should be. In fact, maybe a little more next level than previous iterations of Cristiano, because this has not been the year of CR7. Let's not get it confused. And I am concerned about his future in general going into FIFA 21. Is he still going to be at this God tier where we place the best of the best? At the end of the day, the Portuguese man is 6'2" and he's himself. You get what you pay for. And he could play a variety of positions. If you didn't want him as a striker, even though it still feels weird to yours truly, as a winger, he's not going to be a problem. You don't have to second guess yourself, at least not with what a winger's requirements are in this year's installment. I've been getting better with using larger wingers, and I didn't think that was going to be something I would compliment or really speak about in videos. I was all about some of the small, quick-moving players, and this has started to be part of the late game transition. Ronaldo, number 2 or number 1. He came before Cristiano. Brazilian, 97 overall. Weak foot, both feet, babe. And he's kind of living on his own island, his own paradise. If you're a defender, you have to ask for permission to come visit. You want to dip your toes into the water. R9 is one of those players that scores constantly. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. The most difficult part of really getting the most out of R9 is often getting him the ball. And I might be speaking more so from the pro perspective because everybody's tracking back. They're covering up your entry passes. You're looking for the 1-2s, all the necessary build-up. But once R9 gets it, one turn to the left, one turn to the right, and he's off to the races. The smoke show. We don't have to talk about finishing. We know what it's about. It's not a surprise. You knew he would be here. And last but not least, FUT birthday Mbappe. So this answers your question. Many of you ask, would you prefer Mbappe? Would you prefer R9? This is my reply. After testing both of these players, analyzing their gameplay, freeze frames, breakdowns, Mbappe's built for the meta. And once he unleashed the 5-star weak foot, it added that additional versatility. Everything else just falls in line, doesn't get tired. And if the gameplay is crispy clean, which of course in a LAN environment, it would be, online, much more debatable, especially depending where you live around the world. I feel that Mbappe gets more of an advantage, gives you a small margin that you don't always get from R9. I've hit the post a lot with R9 this year. Mbappe is the youngest aristocrat, and I would say I don't think he could get better, but now he's a cover star in FIFA 21. Somehow, he's going to have an improved package, and he's going to look good doing it. I like the lifestyle movement. That was inevitable. FIFA 21, we got a little bit of a different vibe, a different bit of energy, and I'm not saying the gameplay is going to be perfect. I'm not sure. I don't know, but I like what I've seen thus far in terms of the attacking manual movement and just the focus point and having more responsive gameplay and then giving us additional tools going forward because the AI offensively, FIFA 20, suspect. We can all agree. Thanks again for watching. My beautiful people, we appreciate you here. Make sure to drop a subscription. I'm looking forward to the comments. It is free to be active on the YouTube channel. I know we have maybe 6 or 7 weeks until we're really getting into FIFA 21 and we're crushing out new content, new programming, but we are going to stay very consistent throughout this time period. I want to make sure that I am showcasing that level of commitment and that you guys know we're going to be ready and rolling for next year's release, top to bottom. I'm really excited. I'm happy to be back on Twitch. I feel like we've really been building up our community, so I salute all you guys, and I have a lot more coming out for you ASAP.